Guys, it's TonyCouldveBeen. So if you haven't already read, this is my video about the top 3 most physically attractive famous women out there right now. Plus one. I'll get to the plus one later, but these top 3 are famous, and I think they're ridiculously attractive in the grand scheme of the entire world. So, at number 3, number 1 being, in my opinion, the most physically attractive, the highest. Number 3 is a personal favorite of mine. It's a singer named Carly Rae Jepsen. She kind of fell off the music scene a little bit in terms of popularity because she had a really good album that just was critically acclaimed. It just for some reason didn't sell well, and there's a lot of pictures of her. I'll share some of them with you right now. This is probably one of the more unknown pictures that I think really accentuates her. So as you can see, I'll show you some more pictures here. This is one of my favorites, and you've got I'll show you one I like. I think hold on, I can find it. I'll find it. I think yeah, I sort of like this one. I mean, I think it's very like in a sort of candid, a little bit doesn't look that rehearsed, but I can understand why it could be. Most of these pictures are anyway. So that was number 3. Now, believe it or not, some people thought she was going to be number 1, but we're strictly talking about attractiveness and fame, physical attractiveness and fame. This is a variation of my number 2, but I think there's more people than people think would agree with me on this. It is Taylor Swift, but it is her as a country singer. When she was a country singer, in my opinion, I thought she was more attractive. I mean, that's not to say the pop music one right now isn't. I just think the proof is in the photos. I mean, I'll share something with you now. Yeah, so like she was really young back then, and was doing the whole country music thing before she transitioned to pop. But I'll show you like this is like one of her first album covers and stuff. But yeah, so like you can sort of see a completely different image a little bit. Obviously she doesn't use that curly hair as much anymore, and I think she became obsessed with red lipstick at some point. So there's that. So you guys might be wondering who the number 1 is. I think this will surprise a lot of people because, like, in my opinion, she's the most physically attractive on this list, but she's definitely not the most famous. I mean, she's famous, but like she's trying to be like a jack of all trades, or a Jill, I guess, in this case. And she's doing a little bit of everything. Personally, I wouldn't mind seeing her focusing on music. But I recently uploaded a photo of her on my Facebook, so some of you might know already. Without further ado, Haley Seinfeld. So I really like this picture right here, but like this is a good picture too. Sort of like that picture. I don't know if you can see that. This is also a good picture that I like. And this was the one I uploaded a while back. I think this past week. So that's my list of the top 3 in terms of physical attractiveness and fame. Now this plus 1 is a little bit unknown. If you're a gamer, specifically if you play basketball games, if you follow basketball, this plus 1 I didn't include in the top 3 lists. I think she's on a list that cannot be labeled. I mean, she literally turned her identity into a marketable product. And she as far as I know, she doesn't sing. She's doesn't seem to be that creative. She's just an attractive person that knew what to do with their career, which I think is insane. So some of you might not have heard of her. Let me just start to get the photos up here. Her name, very famous from the NBA 2K series, not NBA Live, but the NBA 2K series. Rachel Anne Marie Demita, or as sometimes what she goes by is Rad, R-A-D. And I think she's I looked this up. She's like 27, so like I'm not sure if I'm old enough for too old for her. I mean, but yeah, I'll just share some pictures because. So I wanna pre-rec this. People don't know this, but she was a really good basketball player. She never made it to WNBA, and she decided not to pursue a college basketball career. She got a free ride because of college basketball, women's college basketball, obviously. But I'm gonna butcher her story, but for the sake of time, I'll just explain it real quick. At one point, she was becoming a good, arguably great basketball player named Rachel Demita when she wanted to be just Rachel Demita. And that is why she quit basketball. And if you're getting a free ride from a basketball scholarship, that takes some balls. No pun intended. But basketball, yeah, I'll work on it. But no, seriously though, you just turn your life upside down and you succeed at something else. I think that's a great story. I think that's a great American dream story. I mean, like, just to make the best out of a bad situation. And there's nothing sexier than a female who can play basketball. I'm sorry. That's why I'm wearing a shirt right now. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let's get to some pictures. All right. Yeah, so like for the most part, she looks pretty normal. But like, if you look at other pictures, like I assume some of them might be photoshopped or something. But apparently, I think she does do a little bit of modeling, and like she's a brand. She's a marketable product right now. I'll show you a picture I like of her. Is let me see here. I think this is a good picture of her. I like this picture of her. So that was my top 3 most physically attractive and famous women in the world. It is probably not a coincidence they were all pop singers at some point. Yeah, but Rachel Demita, oh my god, like she's in a completely different category, completely different list. I don't know what to say. I mean, I wonder if I'm running out of video ideas. I thought that was a creative video idea, this video, but we'll see. We'll see how it does in terms of views and watch time. All these analytics YouTubers have, YouTube channel people have. All right, well, guys, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. I'll be it's 3 a.m. almost. I'll be awake for another few hours, maybe. Maybe I just won't go to bed. I don't know. I mean, like, this is my life right now. This is my life. All right, guys. I'll cut it short there. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.